Okay, I'm gonna put this in a voiceover, but basically I'm slicking back my hair. The assembly's tomorrow. It's finally here. Not, it's actually not, because there's a hurricane, so like we have to postpone and all that stuff till like next week. I have some Florida stuff, but tomorrow we do have school. And so the assembly, so I'm gonna be slicking back my hair. And now, wow, this is so pretty. I don't even need to talk, but I need to talk. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ties. Get my pins, and I need some gel, and I need something else. So first, basically my hair should already be parted into at least a straight part down the back because I have my hair in braids in a crochet. So the part should be there. Shouldn't be too hard for me to find because I'm definitely one of those girls who has a hard time parting. And it's not because parting is really hard. It's literally just because sometimes I get lazy about it. So yeah, but it's honestly so random that I just started doing a voiceover right now because it's like 1 o'clock at night and I have to be up at like 6 a.m. Brought our hair into some separate parts. This is just a little method that I do. Other people probably do it too, but for the front of my hair, like the front, maybe like 1/16 of it. I guess that makes sense. But the 1/16 front of my hair, I basically don't pull it into the ponytail. I slick it back with gel, which you'll see at the end. But yeah. So like I said, we're gonna put our hair in parts, and I usually do a part in the back, and then I do 2 parts in the middle, which you'll see. I can't really explain it until we get there, but first we're just gonna do 1 part in the back, and this part doesn't have to be too tight. It doesn't have to have too much gel. I mean, of course, if you want to like moisturize your hair and have it super liquidy, that's crazy, super like wet and moisturize the word. If you want to have it super moisturized, then yeah, you can fill it up, but it's the back of your hair, and like it's not the one that's really going to be out. Everything else is going to kind of be on top of it. So I usually don't try and slick it down that much, but of course I'm still going to wet it. So I got this spray bottle from Walmart. Honestly, it's a really good spray bottle. I mean, I didn't get it, my sister got it, but it's a really good spray bottle. Like, I know I don't have the sound on, but the way it sounds when it sprays is so satisfying. Oh my gosh, it makes me want to moisturize my hair every single night just because of the way it sounds. And as you can see, I'm trying to like separate the edges on my back, the edges on my back. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of separate the edges on the back of my head just so I don't pull them too much because nobody wants breakage like that. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna take a little bit of gel and slick back my first section. Okay, and then I have my hair tied, and I'm just gonna put it into a little bun. I'm not gonna leave it out because sometimes I decide like, oh, I will leave my hair out, but I usually put it into like kind of a loose bun. So that's how it looks. That's the first section. Okay, and next, this is where I split the middle part of my hair, which is usually the thickest part for me, but my hair's pretty stretched right now because it was in braids. But I usually split it up into 2 from the middle. So you'll see I'm doing that right now. Okay, so I've split the middle part up, and now I'm basically just gonna do the same routine that I've been doing. Just wet it as much as you can. Wet it as much as you want, and then apply the gel and slick it back. But sometimes I have to put a lot of water because my hair is low porosity, so the water just sits on my scalp. The water just sits on my hair strands. You can kind of see it like right here. You can see like it's literally just sitting there. My hair doesn't really like soak up water or any type of liquid too well. It just sits on the hair strands. So I tried out a lot. Even though it may not seem like it's soaked with water, I did add enough. But now I added some gel, and I'm just gonna slick it and then put a hair tie on it like before, and then kind of wrap into a little bun also. And then I still try and make sure I'm not catching up. I'm not catching up the edges on the back of my neck because I don't want too much breakage. But then there was a malfunction because my band-aid fell off, and it's actually a really funny story. Actually, it's not funny at all. It's just a moment. Taking pictures today for character day as well, and I went up on this ledge, and some people call them hitchhikers, some people call them sticky pearls or whatever, but they got stuck in my finger, and I hope it didn't leave a splinter, but it might have. If not, it might just be tender. But hashtag I'm stuck on band-aid brand because band-aid stuck on me. But yeah, so I've done that section out. I'm just gonna do the other one. It's gonna be the exact same steps, just wet with water, slick with gel, put up with hair tie or any form of rubber band. Wait, what am I talking about? Okay.
What am I talking about?
Voila, that's what the magicians say. Well, no. Anyways, voila. As you can see, it's slicked back to how I like it. A little bit is up, but that's okay. I'm gonna tie it down, and the gel will dry and set, and everything will be in place just perfectly. So now I'm going to move on to the front of my hair, and this is not where it gets complicated. It's just I do it a little bit different from how I do the other sections. So I'm going to split this also from the middle where I had it, like the other one, and we're going to do one section at a time. I prefer this method just because it helps if your hair is kind of thick, and I know what it feels like sometimes to be like, oh my gosh, I can't stick my hair back because it's thick. No, that is not the case. Your hair is amazing. No matter how thick, thin, short, long it is, it's amazing. Remember that always. If you see someone with a hairstyle, you can do that hairstyle. It may take a little bit longer, but you can do it. And this is coming from someone who has felt frustration about their hair before, but has grown from that. So I just wanted to pass that on because I feel like sometimes people need to hear that. But back to the actual tutorial. And I'm going to split it in half also, but in this kind of way. I can't really explain it too well. I'm kind of having a brain fart, but hopefully you understand. It's kind of like the underbelly of it, sort of. Okay. So we're going to take the under part, we're going to slick that down first, and you can use whatever clips or bobby pins or whatever you want to use. Honestly, I'm just improvising because for some reason I never know where my clips are and I never know where my bobby pins are. I just find like random ones and I end up using it. But that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to do the same thing to the top. But we did that in sections. It gave it a little bit less tension of the pull. Because it's like you have to pull more, you have to use so much more gel. But when you separate it, it makes it way easier. So yeah, we're just going to do the same thing to the top. And then I like to actually twist the ends because it just makes it a little bit easier if I want to wrap it under the bun or if I want to bobby pin it to the back of the bun. So I usually do that. Wrap the ends. Did I say wrap? I meant twist. I like to twist the ends. And then we're just gonna admire it. So cute. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so after you've done that, now we have successfully got our hair in a ponytail. And basically, this is when you can just go back and kind of like add some gel if you want to slick down a few certain spots or anything like that. But yeah, it looks so cute. I love it. Oh, there goes a special guest. Okay, and then finally we're gonna slick it down just to get that extra crisp look. I usually put the bun in my scarf too, but this time I didn't because I might redo in the morning. But yeah, that's all to it. Super simple, super easy, quick, slick back bun. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope everyone enjoyed. Bye.